Yo, what is up, guys? Walking Electron here, and welcome back to Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Uh, Sorry about that. Anyways, in the last episode, the game, I don't know what happened. It crashed, and the game crashed, and then freaking stopped me. I don't know. I can't remember which character I stopped on, but it was like in this row. It was in the last row, and it doesn't look like the last row right now because, well, in the other episode it did. It was the last row because I did not have all these characters over here, and now I do because these are the DLC characters, starting with Alita or Gord, and ending with Wasp, Hope Van Dyne. So all of these are all DLC characters. I got them all. These are all of them. So we're gonna start off with this row because this is the row where my game crashed. So I'm gonna start off with Throg. Throg is your usual, just basically Thor frog, and he's your usual Thor, you know, has all the Thor powers: flight, hitting in midair, I guess, and your hammer smash, boom, typical call in lightning, you know, laser, what's called lightning laser, or lightning, hammer throw, lightning blast, you know, typical Thor. Boom. There we go. Next up we got the Tinkerer. He has his little weird looking gun. Target. It's like it's a lightning gun. Doesn't fly. He has a lightning laser. Lightning blast. Oh, he shoots rockets apparently. So he shoots them down, which is weird. There we go. You gotta be standing on a ledge and over it so you can see it better. Anyways. Oh, I thought he had like a transformation animation or something. Next up we got Torg. I think this is the character my game crashed on. I'm not sure, but he can do the typical big fig stuff. Boom. Oh, he does the charge attack. Yeah. Typical big fig. Yeah. That's about it. Anyways, Two Gun Kid. We got Two Gun Kid out here. Boom. Typical, how do you call it? Old West character. With the guns, and then he does the thing. He does that. Oh, I thought he was gonna do the, oh, I guess. So it didn't work. Anyways. Next up we got Ursa Major. It's a big bear. Typical big fig as well. So he kind of does different attacks, sort of. And then he also, I'm guessing he does the charging. Yeah. Anyways. I'm guessing he also, yeah, jumps and does the arm Hadouken, whatever. Alright, anyways, next up we got Valkyrie. Oh. Yeah, there's no hold circle. I mean, hold square. There's a super spin. No tap circle. Double jump. There we go. Next up we got Venom. Let's go for Venom 2099 first. It's different variations of Venom. Typical web character. Web swinging. Web shooting. And does that apparently. That's pretty cool. Well, let's see if we do it right next to my character. Oh, that's pretty cool, I guess. Alright, next up we got regular Venom. Does the same thing. Except I don't think he does the he kind of does the same thing, but it's just like he's shoots out web things or symbiote web shoot. I don't know. and then he does that. And then he also web swings. And does this. This thing makes weird noises when you're walking around. Sound hella weird. Anyways, another typical Big Fig. Except with like different attacks. I like this. Wait, hold on. See if he does it. Look, that attack right there where he like opens his things and like tentacles come out. Whatever. Anyways, what if we hold circle? Oh, he does the charge attack. Oh, I kind of like that. Does a front flip into smash. And he also does the jump. And he also web swings. It's weird being. It's weird seeing a freaking Big Fig swinging. I try to smash whatever. Okay, that was weird. Anyways, that's Venom. Next up we have Vision. He just stays flying. Obviously by that sprinting animation he's a flying character. Laser. Like little blasts. And does that apparently. No transformations. He does do the super, the hyper jump into flight. Anyways, next up we have Vormid. Throws grenades, punches. Does that. Doesn't have a hold attack. And not a flying character. So that's pretty much it. Next up we have Vulture. Does the his face. Alright, whatever. And into flight, I guess. He does the hyper jump into flight. He also has gravity mines, apparently. I didn't know that. And they're green too. That's pretty cool. Oh, he also throws, I'm guessing, our feathers. And he also has the, there you go, targeted one. Alright, next up we have the Vulture from Homecoming, from Spider-Man Homecoming. He has blast. He also has laser. Apparently he shoots it to the side. I don't know why. He shoots it to the side. He like turns to the side and it shoots the other way. I don't understand, but that's. He also does the the hyper jump into flight. He also flies. Another flying character. I wish the Lego sets made him like this. Like, I don't know if y'all seen the Lego sets, but like I barely saw him yesterday, and they made his wings like 20 times bigger. I don't understand all that, but anyways. Next up we got War Machine. I wish they put the other version of War Machine in here like they did in the Avengers game. He does the laser, does the rockets. He also does that. Alright, I think that's it. Oh yeah, he also does the hyper jump into flight. Alright, next up we got Wiccan. Does the hyper jump into flight. Does laser. Does a force field. Little blast. I'm guessing this targets. Yeah. Alright, next up we have the Winter Soldier. This gun. Throws grenades. Does whatever that is. And then fights. Boom. That's it. Next up we have Wonderman. Hold on. Does he have a... No, he doesn't have. Next up we have Wonderman. Shoots little purple things. Purple blast, purple laser. Comes out from his eyes, I'm guessing. And he also hyper jumps into flight. He also does targeting. Anyways, next up we have Yellow Jacket. He flies. Doesn't hyper jump into flight. He just flies. Does electric damage apparently. He shrinks. Little lightning blasts. And also becomes big. Doesn't fly while big. Doesn't do anything else besides the regular big. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, this is it. Okay, and then we can shrink back, and then he can fly while little. You can also laser while little, shoot his little blast. And that's it. Anyways, next up we have Yondu. Yo, what's up, Mike Harrington? How you doing, bruh? Next up we have Yondu. I think this is the last character. Yeah, it is the last character. Of the regular game. That is. I like that. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's good. That's good. Anyways. Oh, he glides. Had a feeling he would glide. I thought he would be. I don't know. Hold on. Let's get a flying character right next to him. Hold on. Let's go to the top of the Statue of Liberty. Or the Statue of King Liberty. I don't know. King Birdie. And we're gonna jump off. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Anyways. And then he also does this. Which is kind of cool. And that's it. That's it for Yondu. Alright. We're gonna skip all of these. Because those are just custom characters. Now we're gonna start the DLC characters. We're starting off with Alita Orgod. Orgod, I don't know how the hell you say that. She throws like little disc blasts. I don't know what the hell that's. She has a laser. Guessing she flies. Yeah. She doesn't hyper jump into flight though. It's kind of cool. And that's it. Next up we have Charlie 27. Big character. Basic big fig stuff. Except kind of different because he throws grenades. And he also has his laser thing that he likes to shoot. And he also hyper jumps. Shoulder or elbow drop. And that's it. Next up we have Major Victory. Not a flying character. Captain America character, apparently. Oh, he has a laser. Did not know that. Has a laser. He doesn't hyper jump, and that's it. Next up we have Martinix. I'm probably pronouncing all of these wrong, but I don't really care. He has fireballs. Oh. So just ice and fire? Looks like it. Guessing that's ice. And that's fire. Guess it just switches. I guess. I don't know. Does he fly? Not a flying toy. Alright, next up we have Nikki. Has my hairpiece, whatever. Not a flying character. Has a gun. Breathes fire. No tap circle. No triangle. That's it. Okay. Just checking. Next up we have Starhawk. Flying character. Laser. Little blasts. Flying character. No hyper jump. And that's it. Next up we have Yondu. Classic. I'm guessing he does all the... Oh, he doesn't glide. Oh. Not a gliding character. Alright. He just doesn't glide like Yondu, but does all the basic Yondu stuff. Alright. Doesn't even like do anything else. Okay, anyways. I guess that's it for Yondu. Next up we have Hulk 2099. Great design, I like it. Kinda weird looking now, to be honest. But it's kinda cool, I like it. Anyways. It does all the basic Hulk stuff. Hyper jump, elbow drop. Well, he does an elbow drop, so not that much like Hulk. He does a charge too. And does all the... Anyways, does he have a... Yep, he does have a whole square. Alright. Next up we have Captain Syria. I don't know. Basically Captain America character. Has a whole circle with the shield surfing. Throws the shield. Alright. That's it. Next up we have Daredevil Noir. Throws his things. Basically just different looking Daredevil. It's a little swinging. Does his... What the hell is that? Oh, I think you're supposed to keep holding it. Yeah. Does that. I think he also... Yeah. Hyper jumps into webs are swinging. Alright. So, next up we have Iron Man 2020. Does his little laser from his chest this time. Does his rockets. Hyper jumps into flight, I guess, because it's Iron Man, so you know, hyper jumping. Alright, next up we have Lady Spider. I'm guessing it's just Spider-Man-esque character. That's all the basic Spider-Man stuff. I'm guessing she does the Superior Spider-Man attack, which is pretty cool. Also hyper jumps into web swinging. Nose for... Not even gonna try to pronounce that, to be honest. I'm not gonna continue trying. Has lasers. I like the way she like does her laser things. Like she just moves her arms and the laser keeps heading. Look at her arms. She like keeps moving them. Look. Ooh, that's kind of dope. I like that. And then she does that. She doesn't fly. No hyper jump, and that's about it. Next up we have War Maker. To be honest, I have never seen these characters. Like even all the people that I've heard, like I never heard of her, I never heard of him. Nope. I mean, I've heard of Yondu, but I never heard of the classic Yondu. I never heard of Hulk 2099, but since there's a 2099 dimension, I guess Hulk would have to be there. I never heard of Daredevil Noir, but since there's a Noir dimension, I would guess that there's a Daredevil Noir. So I know who Daredevil is. I've seen the show. I never heard of Iron Man 2020. I never seen this suit. Lady Spider, never heard of her. Never heard of her. War Maker, never heard of him. And I'm a freaking Marvel fan. Come on, bruh. Anyways, he does lightning stuff. I'm guessing he also flies. Yeah. He also hyper jumps into flight. To be honest, I don't even know which character pack that came with. There's like the Runaways, Guardians of the Galaxy, Agents of Atlas. I know this guy's Agents of Atlas. Or Alias. I can't remember what the hell it's called. I just wanted to get all the damn characters. Anyways, he's a gorilla dude. Does a lot of the big fix stuff. I'm guessing he also hyper jumps. Yeah. Yeah, I know. But it's just like, I'm just over here like, who are these people, bro? Like, I never heard of this gorilla dude. I didn't know King Kong was part of this. Oh, he also lasers when you hold square. And at the same time, he also targets. See? And then when you let go, he throws his grenades. I'm guessing that he just leaves it there? He doesn't even throw it. Oh, there you go. I guess you gotta aim it, because you gotta aim it with the damn camera. Oh, never mind. I guess not. Anyways, what happens if you hold circle? Oh, he does the roll. Damn, that's a lot of smoke. Oh, he does. Okay, I forgot he did that. Okay. Next up, we have Jimmy Woo. Still don't know who the hell that is. Just has a gun. Double jumps. No circle attack. No hyper jump. That's all he does. Next up, we have M11. Not a flying character. He does an Iron Man jump. Like, you can hear it. Like, let's see. If I become Iron Man. Like, when you just jump, it sounds like Iron Man. See? It's just the same noise. Anyways, let me come be again. Alright, next up we have M11. Anyways, he does these blast things. He also does laser. I want to say that's lightning, but it sounds like lightning. Doesn't hyper jump. Oh, he also does a force field. He also does the Iron Man base attacks. Alright. Next up we have Uranian. That's what I'm gonna go with. Flying character. Laser. Blasts. Hold on. Oh, also hyper jumps into flight. Next up we have Venus. Not a flying character. No tap circle. She sings. She just hums. I don't have the dialogue on right now, which is why you can't hear it. But she just hums, and it sounds kind of weird. So yeah. Anyways, next up we have Rocket Raccoon. Now I know who Rocket Raccoon is. All right, this is my boy Rocky. He just has the Ravager suit on here. He has a hold attack. Basically, it's basically just Rocket, you know, regular Rocket. Except this Rocket can fly. I don't think the other Rocket can, right? Hold on, where the hell is the other Rocket, bro? He's at the top because I think. Am I right or am I wrong? He should be to the top because he's part of the main goddamn game. If he's not, then he would be down here. Where the hell's R? Quay. Why don't I see him? Where the hell is he? He doesn't have oh, there he is. He is on the top row. I know I did pass him. Yeah, he doesn't fly. Nah, he does. He just double jumps. This Rocket can fly. He doesn't hyper jump into flight though. He just flies. He also throws grenades, like the regular Rocket. Alright, next up we have Ego. I'm guessing these are all characters from the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 character pack. Flying character. Also hyper jumps into flight. No circle. Targets. And turns into a ball. A planet, I guess. His planet. Planet Ego. That's kind of weird. Let's turn us back. Alright, that's it for Ego. Next up we have, what the hell, Kraglin? I remember Kraglin. He also has Yondu's arrow because, I don't know if you've seen the movie, but at the end he has it. So it has what looks like a freaking machete. Anyways, there's the gun, does that, and yeah, we go Kraglin. Stakar or God. Or Gord, I don't freaking know. Does that. Does not fly. Does that. Okay. Alright, so I guess that's it for that. Next up we have Star-Lord Ravager. Yo, what's up, Diamond 06? He also does the basic Star-Lord stuff. Hey, yeah, yeah. Nothing's the matter with your hey, baby. No one is seeing you. I know. next, look, he does basic Star-Lord stuff, flies, throws his gravity mine, puts on his helmet, takes it off, basic stuff. Alright, next up we have, I don't know why the hell it freaking brought me all the way up there. Next up we have Tolk, I don't know. He does his basic gun stuff. He does that, apparently. That's pretty cool. Okay, we've seen that already. And that's about it for Tolk. Next up we have Amadeus Cho. He does his, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Boom, he also does that. He also calls in purple lightning. Whatever that's about. Shoots his little lightning blast, or whatever these are. Does a lightning laser. Does not fly. And also turns into a totally awesome Hulk. Boom. Does all the basic Hulk stuff, except looks different. Freaking, why did I do this? I should go that way whenever I do the super jump. When it's just the super jump and not super jumping into flight. Because if I go this way, I can land over here. And I can just go back. Does all the basic hooks of boom. And guessing it gets a rock. Yep. Throw it into the ocean. Never mind. Anyways. Yeah, that's it. Alright. No, so that's his animation when he goes back down. Sometimes my characters be sliding whenever they freaking transform. I don't know why. And then next up we have Sparky, what's his name? Yeah, Sparky. Pretty cool character. I like it. Teleports. That's pretty much all he does. Oh, he also does, I believe he does the lunge. Yeah, charge lunge attack. Anyways. He also flies. Sparky. Next up we have Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. Basic Hawkeye character. Double jump. Target. Next up we have Ironheart. It's basically a female Iron Man. Basic Iron Man stuff. Rockets. Also what's it called? The hyper jump into flight. Obviously flying character. Laser. Yeah. Basic Iron Man stuff. Next up we have Nova. Boom. Blast. Laser. Flight. Hyper jump into flight. And that's about it. Next up we have Viv. Flying character. Hyper jumps into flight. Laser. Does those little blasts. Does that. Sort of a vision character. Alright, next up we have Wasp. Nadia Pym. And hyper jumps into flight. Turns small when flying. Turns small in general. No big character. Little blast. That's pretty cool. And that's it. Next up we have Moon Girl. Does these attacks, I guess. Does a little lightning gun thing. Also a flying character. Also hyper jumps into flight. And next up we have Devil Dinosaur. One of my favorite characters. You can't hear it because I have dialogue off. Hold on. It sounds pretty cool though. I like it. I like the way it sounds. I like that. Now we're gonna... Okay, yeah, we're gonna turn it off because I hate freaking the people that be talking, trying to talk over me. So yeah. I dropped the like. Thank you for the like, my boy. Boom. This is a little jump. It also does that attack. Now that's it. And that's Devil Dinosaur. Next up we have Black Panther. I guess we're getting into the Black Panther movie characters. Black Panther does his regular Black Panther stuff. Yep. Yeah, usual Black Panther stuff. You already know how we do. Next up we have Eric Killmonger. Does his basic Killmonger stuff. I hate that he has the freaking the gun. If they would have just taken off, that would have made Killmonger a better character, to be honest. I wish it was just his freaking knives or whatever. And then he turns into the Panther suit or the Jaguar, whatever it is. And then he still has his basic attacks. He does that. Doesn't do anything else. Then turns back into Eric Killmonger. He still does the spin. Does Eric Killmonger. Alright. Next up we have Everett K. Ross. Maybe that that's about it for Averick Ross. He just does that, shoots his gun. That's it. Next up we have Ulysses Claw. Does that. Has a shield or a force field. He also does a super power blast. Boom. And apparently he also, let's go over here. He also hyper jumps. Now we're gonna hyper jump back. Boom. Alright, that's it for Ulysses Claw. Next up we have Nakia. Has a little disc. Boom. I wish she did like a spin attack, because I feel like that would look cool with the discs. But nope, she doesn't. Well, I kinda like that. Boom. And that's pretty much it for Nakia. Next up we have Okoye. She does a charged attack. She does a circle attack as well. She does a spin attack. Next up we have Blackout. His power looks pretty cool. His power doesn't really match the suit. I don't know why. I just don't feel like it matches. Also a flying character. And turns invisible. Alright. Next up we have Cloak. Apparently not a flying character. I feel like he would be a flying character, to be honest. Isn't he a flying character? I feel like he is. Oh, he teleports and turns invisible. Then he just turns visible again. I like that. That's pretty cool. He also does, I don't know what this is. He probably does a charged targeted lunge. Yeah. Kinda like that attack. He just glides. That's all he does. I feel like he would be a flying character. Anyways, next up we have Dagger. Okay, what the hell? I kinda like that. That's pretty cool. Boom. And she does that, which is freaking amazing. And that's Dagger. Next up we have Mr. Negative. Does his negative blast things. So does a laser. Not a flying character. Kinda like his sword, which is pretty cool. Alright. Next up we have Nightmare. He has a flame sword, which is freaking dope. Guessing he just targeted. He just targets this. Yeah. Then he also has this attack, which is kind of weak. Anyways, next up we have Shrod. I guess the hell out of that name. He looks freaking dope. I like his costume. I don't know who the hell this is, but he kind of reminds me of Batman, to be honest. Cause he, like, even what he does is like Batman. Watch. See? He has like a freaking boomerang, batarang, whatever. Like Batman. He doesn't glide, which would have been kind of cool. And then he also has like a boomerang, but like explosive boomerang, which is also kind of like Batman. Well, not really, but you know, kind of. He has his like different kind of batarangs. I think you do have like explosive batarangs, right? Anyways, that's it for Shrod. Next up we have Silvermane. Not a flying character. And there's lightning blast, and that's about it. Next up, oh shoot, oh my god. Next up we have Alex Wilder. He just does melee attacks, teleports, and does that jump. He just teleports, which is his best thing. I don't know. We got Chase Stein. A flying character. Does his laser, does his blast, does that. And that's it. Next, oh my god. Why do I keep doing that? Oh my god, Lord. Next up we have that. I couldn't even say. She does these attacks. She just melees. That's all Square does. Okay. Just jumps. Not a flying character. And does the Gwen Stacy thing. The Gwen Stacy. Yeah, the Gwen Stacy. And Spider Gwen drum solar. Not solar. Solder. Which is when you're right next to the sonar glass thing. She can do it. Next up we have Nico Min. God damn. We got Nico right here. Shoots little. Ooh, she does different kind of blasts. That's pretty. Ooh. 3 different kinds of blasts here, boys. We got that little blue one, and we got a lightning blast, and we got like a fire blast. And then she does this. God damn. Which is kind of cool. I like that. Oh man. She also is a flying character. And also does the hyper jump into flight. Alright, next up we have Carolina Dean. That's an easy name to say. Also a flying character. Every time she uses her powers and then I stop using them, she like touches her hair and it turns back to normal. I like that. Alright, next up we have Molly Hayes. She has powers apparently, a tiny character. She could pull a rock out of the damn ground. And does this attack. The Drax She-Hulk attack. Not a flying character. And also hyper jumps. Apparently. Boom. Alright, next up we have Old Lace, which is basically a freaking raptor. I don't know what the hell the deal with the raptor is, but sure, why not? No hyper jump, that's it. Next up we have Cool Obsidian. We're getting into the Infinity War characters here, boys. Sorry. Just hold just give me a sec. Alright. Next up we have Cool Obsidian. He from Infinity War. Boom. Does the basic big fig attacks except with the hammer. Kind of controls it like Thor. And also hyper jumps. He does a Hulk Ragnarok charged attack. Alright, next up we have Thanos, a flying character with his chair. Hyper jumps into flight. You can't use all the Infinity Stones. Well, the only way it would look like you would use them all is with the smash. It just looks like he uses them all. But he only uses the Power Stone. The Mad Titan himself. He just uses the Power Stone to do blast and also laser. Kind of looks like he's also using the Reality Stone right there, that's like surrounding him. But he's basically just using the freaking Mind Stone, the Power Stone. And then the old boom. And I wish it did like a bigger explosion, whatever. And then yeah, that's it. Anyways, next up we have Corvus Glaive. Throws his thing right here. He also does this attack. Not a flying character. Next up we have Ebony Maw, which is kind of weak. He's kind of weak in this freaking thing here. All he does is this force field thing. And that's it. Doesn't hyper jump. I wish he could like fly. Like he like basically flies in the movie. Like they should have just put like a plate under him and then he can just fly around. Cause he can control stuff with his mind. I feel like they would, if they would have done that, that would have been cool. Or at least a glide. I don't know. Next up we have Groot from Avengers Infinity War. Teenage Groot does his attacks. No super jump. Doesn't transform. And he also does the music thing. Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody celebrate. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Alright. Anyways. And that's Groot. I just got the Incredible game yesterday. The Incredibles? Lego Incredibles? Oh yeah, he also does like attacks while listening to music. Hey, yeah, nothing's the matter with your hey, baby. That's dope. He also does like, whenever he's, hold on, let's get next to something. And when he does the little spin attack, where he does the spin, He like this. He can like hurt people and destroy stuff. So, anyways, next up we have Proxima Midnight. She does a super jump apparently. I've never seen her do this. I might have seen it. I have the movie too, so I don't know how I have not seen it. Anyways, next up, oh, she does this spin attack. Boom. Hyper jump. Boom. And that's it. Next up, we have Super Giant. Not a flying character. Oh, he hyper jumps. Yeah, just a hyper jump. He doesn't fly. Oh. That's kind of cool. And that's it. Next up we have Hulkbuster Mark II from Infinity War. Hyper jumps and flies. Does rockets. Hold on, I'm trying to do the damn. There we go. Does that. Boom. See it again. And does a laser. Basically like the Hulkbuster from the Avengers game. Lego Avengers. Next up we have Ant-Man from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Kinda has a little different design from Ant-Man. You can see the difference. This one's a little more light red, but the helmet is kind of the same. Yeah, I don't think there's a difference in the helmet. They do the same animations. Anyways, that's not the Ant-Man we're looking at here. We're looking at the other Ant-Man. Alright. So does the basic Ant-Man stuff. Shrinks. Calls in his ants. Calls in his ants while little. And then turns big. Does the regular big stuff. Big character stuff. He also does a charged attack. Alright, next up we have Crossfire, which has guns. Not a flying character. I don't know why he has the gun to the back. I thought he was going to use it, but apparently not. Alright, next up we have Egghead. He also has a gravity mine. I can see why they gave him the gravity mine. Because it looks like an egg. And they wanted to make him more useful. Oh my god, sometimes it's like a blast and sometimes it's a freaking egg. God damn it. Freaking hate Egghead. Next up we have Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. They made her a flying character. Turns invisible. Yeah, I get that. But they made her a flying character. She never flies in the movie, so I don't understand. Like, she never even walks like this either. Whatever. Giant Man. shrinks. So much for giant. I'm guessing he also turns big. Yeah. Hold on. Does all the big stuff. Boom. Yep. Then shrinks. Does that. Shrinks. Does all the basic stuff. He turns even smaller when he does it. Oh my god. He also does the charged targeted lunge. And next up we have the human fly, which I don't understand. What the heck? Spits out poison? Is that what that is? That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. He also hyper jumps into flight. Alright, next up we have Stinger, Cassie Lang, which is the daughter of Ant-Man, I'm guessing. Okay, flies, hyper jumps into flight. Turns big. Doesn't fly while big though. Shoots little lasers. Calls on ants. Alright, next up we have Wasp, Hope Van Dyne, the daughter of Hank Pym, and flies, hyper jumps into flight as well. Also does that attack, and also turns big, but doesn't fly while big as well. She doesn't turn this big in the movie. I don't know why they made her turn big, whatever. And that's all the characters, including all the DLC, all the characters. But there's one character that I want to show. No, it's not Hulk. It's me. This is my custom character. I showed him off a few times, but almost every time I change it. Yo, what's up, Julian Gaming Kid TV? God damn. Anyways, this is my custom character. What I did was I had almost all the Electro 2099, the body, the hips, and the what arm is that? The left arm. And the left arm are all Electro 2099. The right arm is the what's the name? Crimson Dynamo. And then the hands are just the colors. And then the right leg, yeah, the right leg is the what's his name? Jesus Christ, Iron Man. Why the hell can I not say it? It's the Iron Man Mark 47, the one in Homecoming, and Spider-Man Homecoming, and then the left one is War Machine. I wish they had the freaking I wish they had the freaking what the hell's a requotable? What the hell's requotable? What the hell does that mean? I wish they had the Electro, cause Electro has legs which look freaking dope. But they're not even in the custom. If they had the look, if they had that, I would have used that. Woo Weeza Weeks. Okay. Cause look at his leg. If they would have had that in the freaking custom thing, I would have used it. Anyways, then I used the Black Panther from the movie Quandary. Okay, bro, you're confusing me, bro. I'm confused. And then I used Black Panther from the movie DLC Black Panther head. And then I used Dormammu's hairpiece. Where the hell is he at? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna say all that. Yeah, there you go. Dormammu's hairpiece. And then the shoulders, the attachment that I have on my shoulders is Darkhawk's. And then, well, that's all the appearance labels things. Well, let's look at my thing here. Let's view the character card. Rotate it. I give myself all these abilities. I give myself flight, repair, dig, smash walls, grapple, hollow we get es uch bed den. Bro, hollow we get es der anja. What does that mean? I got flight, repair, dig, smash walls, grapple, heat, hyper jump, ice, tracking, technology, strength, beam deflect, vine cut, wall climbing, and single rope handle pull. And yeah, I have hyper jump. Also have flight. Each lebe ditch. I also have electric blast, lightning thing. Then also have heat. And also have these supposed to do ice damage. Watch, I can just freeze Darkhawk here. There, see? And I think that's about it, to be honest. Hollow Scots. I don't understand my guy. So heat, electricity, lightning, heat, ice, and that's about it. Well, and flight. Well, that's all the characters, my guys. That's in German. Well, no wonder I didn't understand it. I don't speak German. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here. If you enjoyed, want to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you want to support the channel, there's a link down in the description where y'all can donate. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.